Hey YouTube, today I'm going to show you how to use your Discord bot to integrate with other APIs and use Discord webhooks. So to start, we're going to explore how we can use a Discord bot to pull information from another API, specifically the GitHub Gist API. I'll be writing a command that pulls all of my public gists and displays them in an embed inside of our Discord server. And then I'm going to show you how to use webhooks to receive messages from other systems inside of a Discord server. All right, let's get started. So the first thing we need to do is we're going to open our terminal. We're going to stop the bot from running, and we're going to issue the command npm install Axios, A-X-I-O-S. Once the install is finished, we can issue the command npm start to start our bot back up. And then let's go ahead and close our terminal for now. Let's go ahead and create a new command file called gists.js. And we're going to use the same structure that we had used before. So module.exports equals open bracket, fix my typo. Prefix is going to be exclamation point gists, and our function, which accepts a message, is going to start here. So before we can start writing any code here, we need to actually import our Axios library. So we're going to do this by defining a constant of Axios equals require Axios. So the idea of the command we're after is going to look something like this: exclamation point gists, and then we're going to pass in any username of GitHub, and it should be able to pull any public gists they have in. So let's go ahead and split up our arguments. So let args equals msg.content.split, and we're going to grab the second element in the array, and that's going to be our username. So let username equals args square bracket 1. And now we need to check to see if that username actually exists, just to perform some error handling. So if not username, msg.reply, please provide a username. So if a username has been provided, we're going to handle that in the else section of our block here. So the first thing we need to do is we need to create the Axios options that we're going to pass into Axios. So Axios options equals open bracket. The method we want to use is get. And the URL we're going to use is https://api.github.com/users/ we need to pass in our username here, and then /gists. Go below our object here and issue the command Axios and pass in Axios options. And Axios is going to return a promise, so we can chain a then statement on the end of it. And we're going to grab the response from the request into a new arrow function. And for the time being, we're just going to console.log out the response.data. So now back in Discord, we're going to issue the command gists. And because I didn't provide it a username, it's going to say, please provide a username. So we know that that portion of our command is working properly. So let's give it a username. I'm going to give it my username at the moment, which is bmorrisondev. Enter. And we don't receive any response. However, if we head back into VS Code, we can see in our terminal, we have quite a long list of the gists that I've created over the years here. We're going to parse this data now. So let's remove the console.log statement, and we're going to create a new object called gists equals response.data.map. I'm going to pass in the element. We're going to element.description. This is going to grab the description from each one of the gists and pass it into a new array of only those descriptions. So now we're going to take these descriptions and we're going to put them inside of an embed, and we're going to display it inside of Discord. So let's create an embed description object. It's going to start as an empty string. And then for each one of our gists, using gist.forEach, we're going to grab the description and add it into that embed description. We're going to pass in the element here. Open brackets, embed description, plus equals. Add a little hyphen there to differentiate it, break it apart. $EL, which is going to be our description, and then add a new line. Okay, now let's create the embed. Let embed equals new discord.message embed. Going to set the title, and that is going to be gists for the username that we've passed in. We're going to set the description. That is going to be our embed description we created. And now the last thing we're going to do is we're actually going to set the URL for the embed, which means you can click on the title and it's going to bring you to this URL you specify. So https://www.github.com/users/ our username we provided. And finally, message.channel.send, and we're going to send our embed. Now the last thing we need to do here is, because this isn't a completely separate file, we haven't imported Discord in here, so we need to do that first. So let's go ahead and create a new line, const discord equals require discord.js. Save our file, and let's try this command one more time. Just bmorrisondev. And here is a list of the gists that I have created over the years in a nice embed. And you see if I click on the title here, it's going to ask me if I want to be taken to that address. So now we're going to take a look at what are called webhooks in Discord. Discord webhooks technically don't have anything to do with a bot per se, but it provides a nice integration point for external services to be able to send messages into your Discord server. A webhook provides a public HTTP endpoint that pretty much anyone who can post a message to it using an HTTP post can drop a message into your server. So the first thing we need to do is create the webhook. And to do this, we can right-click on any channel within Discord, edit the channel, head over to webhooks, and create a webhook. Now you can see Discord is going to give us a default name, a default image, so you can change these things. The important part is this webhook URL down here. So we're going to copy this, then save the webhook, and we can close out of these settings. And we're going to use a tool called Postman. Postman is very useful for testing APIs. It provides a way for you to be able to provide an address, to provide an HTTP body, to provide all sorts of different things in order to test requests into APIs. But we can use this to test our webhooks. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to paste our webhook URL that we copied away from Discord. And we're going to change the method to post. We're going to head over to body, set that to raw, and change us to JSON here. And then we're going to just type some JSON in here. So if I open the bracket and we're going to put in content for the name of our field and hello from my webhook for the content. Now, if I send this, we should receive a status of 204 no content down here, which means the message was successfully received by our webhook. And then if we go into our Discord server, we can see here's the message we've sent to it. Now, one of the neat things, if you like the way that these embeds look, you can actually send embeds into Discord using webhooks. The only thing it requires is that you restructure your JSON a little bit. So let's go ahead and get rid of our content here, and we're going to replace that with embeds. You can pass multiple embeds in a single post message in Discord, so that's going to be an array. We're going to open a square bracket and then a curly bracket after that, and we're going to set the title of a single embed to webhook embed, and we're going to set the description, which is the same thing that we've been doing in our code so far, to hello from my webhook. Let's go ahead and send that. Again, you should receive a status of 204 no content. And if we head back into Discord, we can see here's the embed that we've sent in using our webhook. If you enjoyed this video, please do me a favor, like, subscribe, and share the video. I'm also live right here on YouTube every Wednesdays at 8 p.m. Central. For channel updates or to get in touch with me, follow me on Twitter at BrianMMDev or join my Discord using the link in the description below. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.